All right, you guys, welcome back to the TeleHmong podcast. I'm your host, Shovu. And today we have got some vendors that are giving out their egg rolls for us to try and test them out. So it's not really like a competition. We're actually just checking for the filling, the appearance, and the taste. And then we're going to give them an award at the end. Not everybody could actually join because some don't sell egg rolls. But majority of the people there, they were very friendly. So they actually, like for Longkang Deli, they actually gave us 6. So that was really nice of them. And Moon's Kitchen and Lucky's Kitchen, they also gave us 3 egg rolls as well. Moon's Kitchen, as you can see, is very well presented. So they going for the win. And we're going to talk a little bit, and then we're going to try it and see which one is going to be the best on flavor. Well, sorry. Filling, appearance, and taste. Okay. All right, you guys. Do you guys know how the egg rolls started?
No.
Nope.
Really? Oh man, I think it was like a guy that wanted the everything in this one roll of food, right? So he started wrapping these spring rolls and meat and everything in there, and that's how it kind of began. So that was really neat.
A Chinese guy?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. Sure. I also made that up too.
Here, no, actually, I got a better made-up story here. So, no, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, by the way, Justin is joining us for today. Justin is actually a jiu-jitsu purple belt right now.
Nice.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to eat some egg rolls?
Yep.
Yeah.
We didn't even introduce ourselves, man. We're gonna go down the road, introduce ourselves, and let these 2 guys kind of tell you a little bit about themselves as well, because they're from a different podcast. So go ahead. Of course, I'm the host, so.
Oh, thanks, Joel. My name is Hmong Zhang. I'm part of the Late Night Talks podcast.
Hey, my name is Nevin. I'm also part of the Late Night Talks podcast with Hmong Zhang.
Oh, you're just going down the line?
Yep.
Hi, I'm Justin. I'm here to eat egg rolls.
Jimmy, I'm the co-host of TeleHmong podcast.
Hi, this is Van, and I am a crew member of the TeleHmong podcast.
Man, I think your mic. Can you turn it on? Yeah.
There we go.
It's on?
One more
Okay.
time.
Now. Yeah. One more time.
Hey, this is Van, and I am a member of the TeleHmong podcast.
All right. Thank you guys for coming today. So I don't know if you guys want to try it out now or you guys want bullshit first. It's totally up to you guys.
I mean, we can try.
You
We can
just try
split
it.
it out
Yeah.
and then like slowly talk about
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah.
And
Why don't we do
whatever.
that? So we're gonna bounce around a little bit. You guys enjoy it.
When do we make egg rolls?
Yeah. When would be a time you make egg rolls?
Family events.
Yes.
When your coworkers want to do a potluck at work and you need something to stand out, right? Hubli oneng. Anytime you got people coming over, that kind of stuff. Family events mostly, but half the time now my wife and I just go, you kind of want some egg rolls.
Or your wife want to make egg rolls.
Yeah.
You know. And
I-
she make the best egg rolls too.
I wish
You
I
know,
could take the credit,
homemade is always
but,
the best.
You know, it's
In my opinion.
homemade egg rolls are the best. there's something about doing it yourself and going
Yeah.
through the labor, or at least
When
supporting your wife
yeah.
in doing it. so
Yeah,
you
when
can
you
get
put
to,
yourself
eat it.
more effort into it. Yeah, that's how it's always tastes better.
So just wondering, what do you guys think about like the food truck egg rolls? You know, like just overall, just in general, compared to like your like homemade egg rolls.
I gotta be honest. I don't think I've had any food truck.
I'm right
egg
there
rolls.
with you. You know, usually when we do food truck, we try something spontaneous, right? Because it's a food truck. You know, what do they got cooking up? So,
You want to try different though.
yeah,
Something-
you always want to try something
different.
Plus, most of the time, I honestly don't remember seeing much food truck foods, and if it is, it's probably because it's like low key in the bottom of the, side thing for an egg roll. But try some spontaneous for food trucks, I guess. Sorry, egg roll makers. But it's funny you say that because we were driving here, I saw a food truck that says world's best egg roll, and then it says biggest egg roll, and I think it's just a giant egg roll. So if you ever see that one, we got to go try it out too.
Oh yeah. We have to put that down the list, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, just speaking of Eggrolls, I was just there yesterday over by the St. Paul food truck area.
Yeah, I
it was
saw
like
that.
it was like towards the downtown, and then we saw the food truck has a egg roll on a stick. It was I don't know, yeah, it was an egg roll on a stick, but we didn't purchase it.
It's a very
It
Minnesota
was
thing.
yeah, so
Put it on a stick.
as soon as we saw the price, it was like, oh damn, that's overpriced.
Was it?
It was like
$12 for an egg
yeah, it was like for a pretty small egg rolls, it's like $12.
So it was this long? The egg
It's
roll?
not that big. I
Or is
mean,
that
it's
the
just
stick?
like a regular egg roll
Okay,
size.
okay.
Yeah.
Was it girthy?
We didn't actually purchase, but we saw it on.
It's just a word.
What is that word, anyways?
Been waiting for that one.
Is it thicker?
thicker.
That man right there is a father, an innocent soul.
Planning to be, I guess.
I got
Innocent
a buddy,
soul.
I got a buddy who has a food truck. It's called JM Bistro, and he has these breakfast egg rolls. It's pretty bomb. So he fills it with eggs.
Oh, breakfast egg roll. Oh.
Sausage,
Dang.
and like other things. And when you eat that shit in the morning, that shit's good.
Dang.
Damn.
Was it like wrapped like
That's good.
the egg roll wrap or
Yeah,
egg roll wrappers?
Yeah.
Oh,
Easy little
okay.
egg roll right there from
Yeah.
breakfast
Something
to
new.
breakfast.
I gotta bring it so we all could try too.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, we're gonna try.
Sorry, I've been digging into it.
No.
You guys go ahead.
Go ahead, and you can even talk about it too.
All right.
And this is from
This is from Longkam Deli.
Longkang. Okay, Deli.
Longkam Deli.
All right.
Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong, okay? Because you think Chimicano, that shit you chua has a Hmong hanger. So I don't even know how to speak Hmong or read Hmong.
We're all working on
It's
it.
like ASMR. No, that-
That's not bad.
Not bad.
Okay, go ahead.
There's a lot of meat fillings in there. I could taste a lot of black pepper.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of black peppers. Not a lot of veggies. Not a lot of veggies.
There's carrot.
Yeah, there's a little bit of carrots in there.
Yep.
A little bit salty in my opinion. Just a little bit salty.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
taste that too.
Definitely my first thoughts was black peppery right
Yeah.
away.
Yep.
So otherwise I say it's good crunch too.
Yep.
I like my favorite part of an egg roll is that last little fold part right there. Cuz then it's like
Show to the camera so they know. There we go.
right there the perfect amount of like everything and wrap is in that bite, you know.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, this one is wrapped pretty well. You
doesn't
did a good job.
Yeah, same thing. Good crunch. Lots of noodles, which is good. I can taste the pepper, which is good. Very well seasoned.
Yeah, very crispy, very good. I like it.
I think I would. It's a lot of repeating, but yeah, the pepper I could definitely taste. I would want, in my personal opinion, more veggies to like kind of make sure that it's not overly salty.
a lot of noodles.
Yeah, a lot of noodles.
Yeah, a lot of noodles.
But you know, I see a couple of strands of carrots and cabbage, but yeah, a lot of, I would say, overly salty for my taste.
What's
But
the
still-
colors? What about the colors?
It's not burned.
it's not
nice,
burned.
Nice
Right.
golden brown.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say this. These vendors, we actually asked them ahead of time, so they knew we were coming to get these egg rolls today, and they made their best. These aren't the ones you might be buying off of their shop. These are actually some of them that they made just specifically for the podcast. So if you go and buy their stuff from the shop, it might be a little different. All right, it might not have. I'm not saying that all of them might not have meat. They might have less meat. They might have less cabbage and stuff like that. But we'll get to that in the later of why they'll explain why there's less meat and stuff. But as of right now, yeah, this is like their home presentation. Okay, so just to give you guys a heads up, they kind of knew we were coming, so they packed it. All right.
So again, it's the three criteria that we are looking at for each of these places are what again, Shua?
Flavor, appearance, and
Fillings.
taste.
Yeah.
Yep.
Filling.
The fillings.
Fillings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they
definitely
could-
full of stuff.
They
It's
could
good.
use a little bit more veggies. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys like heavy noodles? I mean, heavy egg rolls? I always like the noodles.
I know.
For me, it's all about the noodles,
Yeah.
guys.
I've had egg rolls where the noodles were burnt and the wrapping was the tuna. And so their noodles got burnt and they were selling it. And of course, we just decided to help them because they were doing a good cause. But man, it was hard to eat those egg rolls. We had to throw out the last ones because they were really bad. So, you know, we had those experiences before.
That's why I let my wife do the cooking, because that's what my egg rolls look like when I cook them.
So overall, for me, I would give this a 3 out of 5. You know, just because of not a lot of veggies and peppery and a little bit salty. You know, so 3 out of 5.
Jimmy, what do you think? What would you rate it?
The black pepper was definitely too overwhelming for me. So I'll have to drop it down a little lower to like a 2.5.
Okay.
Yeah. It was overall though, like, because you gotta also think, will these survive the microwave later on, right?
Uh-huh.
And you kind of want a little more taste in your egg rolls afterwards because they get soggy in the microwave.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yep.
you got a bunch of them. Oh, sorry. Here, take this one. You get a bunch of them that are that you gotta last for a long time. Say you made like 100 of them, just because you were making them, right? So they also thought about it being able to last a while. So 2.5.
Yeah.
2.5.
Okay. You know, a trick I learned was to put it in the air fryer. You guys try that?
Yeah.
Always, yeah.
Yeah, after in the microwave, it was soft.
After you cook,
Oh,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah,
from
like-
cold,
like
right?
from the
yeah,
cold,
from
yeah.
cold, yeah.
Put it in the air fryer, they turn back to crispy.
you know, they didn't know that.
Yeah, so if you microwave it, it's gonna be soggy, but if
Yeah.
you put it in air fryer, it crisps up.
Yeah, I guess out of 5, 5 being super amazing, 1 being awful, probably a 3. You know, it's got a good crunch to it. It's good filling. This is definitely something I'd eat if I was hungry and I wanted to just, you know, needed something to fill up.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a little strong in the seasoning, which is okay, but you know, I can taste it, which is great. So yeah, about 3 out of 5 would be good for me, right in the middle.
Yeah, I agree too. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Same thing what everyone else was saying, so I don't have much to say.
Okay.
For me, I'm gonna break it down from like I guess for 3 of the top or the criterias for filling. I would say I would give it like a 2.5, just because you know I've seen that like the half of the one that I ate was like there wasn't overall a balance, but then I looked at the other half, and there was a good balance. So I would say like 2.5 for the appearance
Good meat in there. Though.
or the the appearance. I would say I mean it's not burnt.
Yep.
It's like perfectly brown. It's crispy. And then overall for taste, I would say, for the appearance, I would give it like a 3.5. And then for the taste, I would say 2.5. Just because, again, like what everyone else has been saying,
Yeah.
is the taste is strong with like the pepper and might be overly salty for my taste. However, I do understand if, you know, if someone is like, they do want like that salty and the peppery, then I know that they will like this a lot.
Yeah, I got you. I'm not being biased, you know. I have to give them a 4, and that is because they gave us extra.
Yeah.
They're very kind to give us at least 6 for all of
Yeah,
us.
they went out of their way.
Yeah, they took that time to do that. So they're very kind about that. They rolled it up very well. It was very well packed and everything. It was crispy. They cooked it perfectly. On the seasoning, it's sometimes like they have their own reasons why they put a little bit more salt, you know, whatnot. But it depends also like what salt you put in there. Because for me, I use Himalayan salt mostly. But some people, they use like the regular iodine salt, which is a lot more saltier. So, you know, it depends what kind of salt, but hey, who knows? But for sure, you know, I do appreciate their kindness and the fact that I can actually taste something from it and it's not burnt. That's one thing, just like what Justin said. is I can definitely see myself eating this as a snack when I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you to Longkang Deli for your kindness that you guys gave us extra, and thank you for actually participating, you guys. We're gonna take a break, and then we'll be back with the next one. We're gonna eat it, talk about it, and share some of our thoughts about it too. All right. So stay tuned. Welcome back, you guys. We're gonna try the next one, and this is Moon's Kitchen. We cut it in half for everybody, so we're gonna show you guys the filling, talk about it, and then we're gonna try it. Okay, so I'm gonna actually show you guys the filling. They actually have it quite packed with cabbage and carrots, and they do have quite a bit of
nice
meat.
smells of cabbage.
Onion too.
Hopefully,
It smells like a Whopper. I'm telling you.
it does. I think it's Jajawa.
They also gave us.
Some sauce.
They gave us some sauce too.
Yeah.
No, sorry about you guys, bro.
No, go.
Sorry about you guys. You guys don't get to see what's happening behind it.
No, I'm good.
Take the first bite first, Jimmy, so that you know the.
Look into the cameras and you take the first bite.
A little bit of mine. Thanks.
Oh, Nevin, you took a bite already?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll take a little. Thanks, Jimmy. My man.
Oh, I'm okay. Yeah, thanks though.
We'll keep it open right here.
All right. So we're gonna try it.
Yeah.
Let you guys know. Oh, those cabbages are long. Oh, this is onions, you guys.
Yeah.
Not a lot of black peppers in there, which is.
Oh, they got onions. I believe this is pork.
Yeah, they have onion. I can taste the onion.
Pretty big chunks of meat too.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but to me, the meat still kind of red. Jalilya.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, so, but could be a little bit more cooked, you know. Just the size of egg rolls, I think there would be a good size of egg rolls, not too big, not too small. The wrapping part, it's nicely wrapped. Nice and crunchy. The color is perfect for me. But yeah, the meat could use a little bit more cooking time.
I think it's because they're such big chunks, you know.
Yeah.
Because they're not little. They're not little pieces of meat. They're like big chunks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Because I had at least 3 big chunks.
And overall, the appearance that they gave us with the lettuce, carrots, that's very a very good presentation from them. So very good. Along with the sauce.
They kind of touched up on what I kind of like, a little bit soggy, a little bit crunchy at the same time, you know.
Yeah, that was
good.
Yeah. Smell was really good right away. I mean, you can't really, for me, you can't really taste the food if you don't smell the food, right? But the taste was very, I don't want to say bland, but it was subtle, just nice in there.
Just right.
Yeah, not overwhelming. I like the wrap on it too. The like how they wrapped it was really nice. Very tight, you know. People make fun of people who don't roll tight egg rolls.
Yeah, I thought it was well balanced. You know, there's a sweetness to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the onions. or
And
whatnot.
you didn't even
think
do
it
it with the sauce.
Yeah. I want to just try it out as is.
Yeah.
There's more meat. I could taste the meat immediately, and I like the wrapping on this. There's 2 things that stuck out to me about this. Is it's well wrapped, which is points, and compared to the other egg rolls we have here, it doesn't have that clear oil on it. You know how after a while the paper kind of clears up.
Yeah.
This one's very solidly wrapped, so it's good. Well balanced, but it doesn't quite have the crunch factor as the previous one. You know, as Jimmy, you prefer it to be a little more soft.
A little more, yeah.
I like the crunchiness to it. So there's some crunch, which is pretty good, but yeah, it's well balanced, solid.
Yeah, for me, I actually prefer it to be more crispy, but I think the sauce saved it because
Saved it.
Yeah, so if it came with the sauce, I think it saved it for sure with the sogginess too, a little bit.
I think I would have to agree with what everyone's saying. It's that the smell definitely, reminded me of a Whopper. Not gonna lie.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. I thought I was going crazy.
Yeah, and it's definitely the onions that I think that saved it for me. The onions, and then I would prefer it to be as crispy as Longkang. Their wrapping, but then I feel like the filling for this one, I prefer it more than than the first one we had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it might have been because it was sitting on top of lettuces too.
Oh,
That's why it was
that
a little less
more
crispy.
moist.
Yeah.
Crispy.
It could have been that. And we actually, it was like 15 minutes before we actually took those. So yeah, ito naging inyo
Sat a little bit.
inyo yep, it sat a bit. So that's why it's chua crispy na. But I thought it was really good. I honestly thought it was really good. To give it a rating, I would probably say it's definitely a 4 too. Yeah, 4 maybe 4.5 because I like that there was onions in there. That was a different mix for me. I never had egg rolls with onions. That was the first time. I've had egg rolls with mushrooms in there.
Mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms. That was weird.
That's something new.
And that was interesting too.
Shelby.
But
She's out here giving you faces.
I feel like
she's always
I feel like everyone has like their own special mix,
yeah,
right?
that's
And
the
they
thing.
add it, like they implement something different to their own like recipe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so far, I really do like that one. That's probably my favorite one right now because the seasoning was not overwhelming. It was not too salty. It was not too hutsal, like too peppery. But so far it was like perfect. It's just like what Van said. Maybe the meat could have been cooked a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But then it might have been a different kind of meat as well.
Yeah.
Because it looked like the meat that they bought from. It looked like the bag meat. I don't know if you guys ever seen those, but we used to get like a bunch of pork meat in a bag when my mom was still working at this one butcher place, and they would just have those kind of meat and
Grind it down.
yeah, they would pretty
themselves.
much grind it down, and then they use that meat, and that was always red, even after we cooked it too. So I think that was just a different kind of meat that they put in there. So
I can't really tell if this what kind of meat it is, but I'm assuming it's pork.
yeah, I'm assuming.
They probably cooked it differently too, because there's some like honestly, this egg roll kind of tasted Chinese. Like it tasted like that pink
Right.
pork meat that they usually have.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty oriental, I'd have to say.
The wrapping might have been different as well.
Yeah.
I think the wrapping might have been a little different.
Definitely, I liked how Justin put it. It didn't have that see-through like thing in the egg roll from the oil.
Yeah.
It was still nice, very solid. It looked like one of those egg rolls that you get at freaking Panda Express.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So that's why I
good.
think that it was probably a different kind of wrapping.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And there are different types of wrapping, right?
Yep.
Like meat wrapping. There's so many variables that go into it. Some people cook their meat before they fry the egg rolls. Some people put it together. So who knows? But it was good. It was good.
How does your parents ever cook egg rolls for you guys? Did they cook the meat before or did they cook after? Like when they put it in the deep fryer, they did do it.
Oh,
with
after we just cook it when you fried it.
Yeah, I think.
you
it was-
guys do
Oh,
that?
yeah, we like to cook it before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then mix it with the noodles and everything, and then we just cook it.
Refry it, yeah.
Yep.
See, one time we cooked it with the egg rolls, so it was raw with the egg rolls, and then we cooked it in there. And I think the air fryer was too hot, so the egg rolls were burning, but the meat wasn't fully cooked. So we had to throw all that batch away.
That's why you
I think that's what
That's why you gotta
happens
dunk them in
because-
oil. you gotta
Deep
gotta
fry.
dunk them in oil.
Yeah.
You could reheat them in the air fryer for sure, no doubt about it. But you definitely gotta deep fry egg rolls.
the air fryer might be a little more healthy, but the deep fry is the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it has a more
I'm not looking for
different
healthy
taste
with
to
egg
it. I
rolls.
think it has a
Yeah.
different taste to
If
it.
anything, just get different oil like
Yeah.
canola. Not even canola. I'm virgin oil
Olive
or
oil.
olive oil.
Try with coconut oil.
Yep, coconut.
Really? Have you?
No, I'm
I've never tried
just
that
throwing
either.
ideas out there.
That's expensive though. I'm telling you that might be a little expensive.
So I was like, oh, you try with
Yeah,
No, because I was gonna do it. I was gonna try it, but then I didn't want it to taste like coconut.
No, coconut oil is not even
Yeah.
coconutty.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh.
yeah.
But you could definitely smell the coconut though. When you have coconut oil, you could definitely smell the coconut. It's really strong. I don't know if. Do you guys use coconut oil?
I don't.
No.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
used it before.
Have you?
It smells like hapong to me.
What kind of
Or-
coconut do you get? You guys use that raw extract one where it's like still white and you gotta scoop it out.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
about.
I've used it
Coconut oil.
before. Yeah.
That's the original coconut oil right there.
Imagine using that to make egg rolls all
Yeah.
day, man. Scooping it up.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
Just
it's
a
the same
big
thing as
cut.
It
water.
takes some time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you just
Might as well use butter at that point, right?
What is your most different egg roll you guys ever had? Because the one I had mushroom in there. I've never had mushroom in egg rolls before.
Yeah, that's different. That's
different.
I never even have that kind of egg rolls before where it has mushroom in there.
Yeah, this was this I think was my aunt's egg rolls, and she chopped up the mushrooms, put it in there. I thought it
Something-
was not bad. It was not bad.
Something new.
Yeah.
I think for me it would have to be just different protein. I feel like like definitely chicken and beef does change it up compared to pork. I would say pork is the best for me, but I guess to be healthier than chicken and
Yeah.
would have to be the like second best.
For me, it'll be my buddy's, my coworker's food truck, the breakfast egg rolls.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
definitely something.
You
new.
gotta try it one day.
Oh wow. Bring it in.
You know, there's one thing I appreciate about the food truck thing, is that it kind of opens up for innovation.
Yeah, it does.
I went to college with a guy. He ran this. I don't know if he still does it, but he ran a food truck called Sumo's Egg Rolls.
Oh yeah. I
So
know
if
some-
he's still running it, good for him. But I saw he was doing all sorts of stuff, mac and cheese egg rolls, things like that. So
Oh, wow.
you know, it leaves room for to play with. But in terms of different egg rolls, I feel like Hmong folks, or maybe just Southeast Asian folks in general, it's the style we make it, right? Like there's a lot of noodles in it. The wrapping is a certain way. Our ingredients are very similar. But then you do something else where you walk into like Chinese egg rolls and it becomes very vegetable heavy, a lot of cabbage. That's where it hits for me, because when I'm thinking egg rolls, this is what I'm thinking.
Right.
But then you go to like a Chinese restaurant and then the wrapping is completely different. It's that thick,
bubbly one.
Yeah, the bubbly one, right? And that becomes crunchier. But then when you get into it, it's like really chewy because it's a lot of veggies. So for me, that's like the difference, is like that line there. Whereas you eat Viet egg rolls, you eat Hmong egg rolls, like there's something to it that we kind of have in common. It's very similar. But yeah, for me, it's those cultural lines.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. But just thinking about the crunchy ones, my mom always makes some different. I don't know. Everyone always loves their mom's food, right?
Yeah.
But she uses like the clear wrapping stuff. You have to dip it in water first. It's almost like
Oh,
fakao stuff,
okay,
or
uh-huh.
like the steam roll
Yeah.
ones. But she deep fries it and it's fire.
Oh, those are the best.
It's crispy, right? When it comes out, and
Huh?
like it's crispy.
Yeah, very
Extra
crispy, very bubbly, almost
Yeah.
looking again too.
I was gonna talk about that one too.
Yeah, fire. I don't know. She does the big chunks of the meat
Yep.
in there too. So
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Speaking of that, egg rolls. I don't want to put my wife up there, but she actually made one of the best egg rolls I ever had. So I always ask her to make some egg rolls for me, but she tends like she don't have time, and stuff like that. But yeah, for me, she makes the best egg rolls.
it's gotta be nice.
Yeah.
Just gotta be nice for a little bit. She'll make
Yeah,
you some egg
because she has the right, she makes the right amount of right amount of meat, veggies. The sauce are really good.
That's
so-
why you had to marry
Oh,
her
yeah.
right away.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I think Shua was the only one who gave the second one a rating
Oh, yeah.
number.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I mean,
I would have to give just a 4.2, just because the meat, like I mentioned earlier, the meat is a little bit red, but everything else, it's a lot better than the first one. So
Jimmy,
yeah.
go ahead. Go this way.
yeah, I definitely liked I liked it a little more. The smell, it hit a lot. The sauce definitely saved it. I'm gonna stay low with it still though. Like a 3.2,
Okay.
3.3.
I'd say 3.5 for me. It doesn't have the crunch factor as the previous one, but the wrapping is beautiful. It trades off the crunchiness for, there's like a chewiness to it
Yeah.
that I really like. Sometimes when you bite into an egg roll, you have that hard outer shell and then it's soft inside. So there's that balance going on with it. But then, whereas the last one was a bit over seasoned, I feel like this one was a little under seasoned.
Yeah,
It was a lot more. It was a lot more subtle. But but it's beautiful. It was tasty. So again, if you're walking around Hmong Village, you can't go wrong with this thing. But 3.5, just because I think the last one was a little too seasoned. This one's just slightly under.
For me, I'll give it a 3. The sauce saved it, and I prefer my egg rolls a little bit more crunchier.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say for the filling, definitely a 3. And then for the taste, I would say 3 as well. And then, however, for the appearance, with the way that they present it, as well as giving the
Yeah.
sauce, and then just seeing that it's still golden brown, I would say like 3.5. So overall, it's like a 3.2 for me.
Nice. All right, we're gonna move on to the next egg roll, and you guys stay tuned for the next chapter. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
All right, we're 3 minutes in. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for the small talk, you guys. Now we're gonna try the
Lucy.
Lucky's Kitchen. Okay.
Lucky's
We're gonna
Kitchen.
try the Lucky's Kitchen, you guys, and we'll let you guys know how it tastes. This one has been kind of sitting there for the longest time, so we can't really. I mean, at least
this-
I'm not gonna.
Has a lot of veggies, nice fillings.
It's kind of a mix between
Heard that
both
crunch, man.
smells.
Yeah.
A little bit of the Whopper, a little bit of the
Okay.
black pepper.
All right.
Yeah, black peppers. More fillings of the veggies. Carrots, you can see it.
I like this.
I gotta say this.
I like this one. I'm eating.
Yeah.
The wrappers, I'm gonna have to give it like a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been sitting there. So
yeah, yeah.
I think it would be a little more crispier if it wasn't.
Big chunks of meat.
Yeah, lots of veggies in here too. Good
That's
balance.
a very good balance. That's all I like it.
Now I doubt you are gonna find one like this at Hmong Village, because like I said, these were actually prepared for this event of ours. So maybe you might not find that much meat. So
Maybe
don't.
they honeypot a little bit.
They sure did, but
Well, to be fair, I think that even if that is the case, we're still kind of hitting probably what the usual thing is. We're kind of hitting them at their core.
yeah.
So it's the same person making it. I'm sure, whatever we're tasting now, people can taste. So definitely recommend just giving it a shot.
Yeah.
And, everyone's a little different. Some people might prefer the saltiness. Some people might prefer a little less season or something like this with a little more vegetable. So, yeah.
Definitely a lot of veggies. I think the sitting got the noodles a little too soft, maybe. They kind of were a little mushy for me, the noodles. Otherwise, I definitely like the veggies in it. Meat was really chunky, but it's got that lighter kind of look on it. This one here has got a nice dark golden brown. The other two kind of had that nice gold on it. So, I don't know. You like them a little more burnt like me, then yeah, you can go with the other one. The just nice ones here they're really nice. The wrap, I don't know, they're a little loose, just a little bit. I think it's because it was too filled, honestly.
Maybe it was just like those shores I mentioned. It probably
They were
sitting there
chunky.
too long.
Too long?
Yeah, it's probably sitting there too long, and it got soggy a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as crunchy as like the other two,
Yep.
But everything else, good.
Yeah. I would like another one.
Yeah, this is it's solid, guys. I thought this was the most well balanced one. The thing is about the last one. I said that about the crunch factor, and I didn't even consider these been sitting out. So there's that to it. But even after 30 minutes, 40 minutes,
Yeah.
this is you can't go wrong with these. It's still crunchy, it's still really tasty, and they're really filling. So if you just want Hmong egg rolls, you can't go wrong. It's pretty solid.
I do think, when you cook fresh egg rolls, you have to wait until it cools down. And I think that for sure, because all of these have been prepared for us, I think we let them cool down enough to where I think that this is like what you would get, or this is something you would expect
Yeah.
at Hmong Village.
No,
And
yeah.
especially when the vendors are selling this as well too. But I would say this is like probably like my favorite out of the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the balance and everything. And, even though it's been sitting out, I think it still holds a certain amount of crunch compared to the other ones that we had tried too.
Yeah. this is my favorite one so far. You can still taste a little bit of the crunch even after a while. So for this one, for sure, I'm gonna rate it 4 out of 5.
Yep, I'd agree.
Yep.
That's where I'm sitting at too.
I agree too. Yeah, 4.5.
Yeah,
for sure.
4.5 for me.
This one was really good.
I'm sorry, not gonna be the odd man out, but
Oh, go.
it's like at the high 8, high 3, 8.8. You know,
Yeah.
it was definitely the noodles.
Rounded.
Yeah, round it up to like a 4.
What would you consider a 4.5 for you? Or even a 4?
5.
A 4 or 5. I mean, what would you prefer?
I definitely like just straight up meat in my egg roll. I'm just kidding. Just straight up meat. You know,
What she
no,
said.
that is actually that. Pause. No, I was kidding. No, mom's is always, you know, the best for me. But the noodles is what turns me down a little bit on this one. Just because they were a little mushy. I don't know. I'm a very textured person, so it was the crunch was not there for me either. Okay. So 3.8 on that one.
Yep. Man, this is this is an awkward episode because we're sitting here talking about egg rolls.
And it's hot.
It's hot.
Oh, and by the way, you guys, this is a kind of our new location. We're over at Hmong Village now in the conference room. Whenever we bring guests in, this will kind of be the area now. And other than that, we just can't drink here, so we're not going to be drunk or like even tipsy. We're going to be pretty much sober the entire ride. But if we go back to my house, then we can just chill, just not completely dead drunk, but so far this is going to be our new area, okay? Just to give you guys a heads up. Thank you, Hmong Village, for giving us this spot. We had to cut some deals, but it was nothing that we had to cost an arm or leg. So I really appreciate Hmong Village. Other than that, we will be coming to you if you guys are watching and you have a booth or a vending spot here. We will be coming to you, and we will be more than likely going to be advertising you a little bit more, promoting you onto our podcast every time we have an episode. Okay. All right. So let's go on to Justin, did you rate it already?
Oh yeah.
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 Okay.
you did.
Nevin, you did?
Yeah.
Everyone did?
Yep. Very.
Yeah. I think I did too, right?
Yeah. 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It was a 4.5.
Yep. Yep. And then,
I guess we don't really have a winner, but we have a winner.
yeah.
There's no winners. There's no
There
winners.
is no winner. You're the winner today. You got
Yeah.
to watch our video.
The winners was the one that gave us egg rolls.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
That's
You know, the
Absolutely.
truth is that egg rolls are solid here.
Yeah.
You can, everyone's taste is a little different. Can't really go wrong with any of these three.
Yep.
You know, nothing was all
Free
for
free
anything.
food.
It's all
Why not?
good, you know.
Yeah.
Hmong Village in general, it's just good food over
Yeah.
here. So
Good food, good people.
yeah.
Yeah, and I think we learn a lot too when we were talking with one of the vendors. She said the reason why their egg rolls they're competing with all the other vendors. So if their egg rolls, they put meat in there and they're selling theirs for a little bit more expensive, people would just rather go somewhere else. And so now their egg rolls is just going to go bad tonight. So that's why they sell it a lot cheaper, and they sell it without meat in there. So these
Less meat.
Yeah, less meat. So these egg rolls have a little bit more packed meat in there because we did tell them ahead of time that these are going to be a little bit more of a competition. So they did pack a little bit more meat. But if you go to these places and the egg rolls are a little bit different from what we said, don't take it personal on us, okay? It's because they already knew that we were coming for the egg rolls. But they were kind enough to participate and join and let us in. All the egg rolls there, I'm pretty sure they're all good. If you want more meat, you're just gonna have to probably substitute that on the side. Like if there's not enough meat in the egg rolls, you might have to just buy chicken, right? Just like a chicken on stick, or maybe like some ribs. just to supplement that meat inside those egg rolls. So, but all these vendors, they're just trying to make a living. They're working hard, and really the support. They would love to have the support from the community instead of going to the next one. If you're there, just buy those egg rolls. You know, it wouldn't hurt. Yeah.
All right.
I bet you guys didn't know that, though. Did you guys know that?
No.
No,
I didn't
no,
know.
I didn't know that.
And we're going to go talk to these 3 vendors, too, and let them give us their opinions as well. Yeah.
And everyone's different. You know, people have different tastes. Maybe you
That's
like it
true.
a little more seasoned. Maybe you like it less seasoned. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
Best egg rolls, okay. Who has the best egg roll story?
Eggroll story.
Yeah. We're talking about no Diddy here though. We're talking straight up egg rolls that we eat. Still no Diddy. Still no Diddy. Hey man, I had to laugh. We got like a few minutes.
I can kind of tie everything in together. Like, it's crazy that every time that either any one of us has to make egg rolls or buy egg rolls, we've all have almost the same story with the egg rolls, right?
Right.
Yeah.
One, I bought it for, like, okay, let me just list like some stuff out, and you'll raise your hand if that egg roll has been part of your life. Okay, the fundraiser egg roll.
Yeah. Had those.
The help your mom at 8 a.m. egg roll. The
Oh, your wife.
you didn't make it fundraiser, but you bought a bunch of it fundraiser.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
had
I
those.
think so.
So I mean, the list goes on and on, right? It is kind of fun. I mean, hey, if you guys think of one, shoot it out. You know,
So
the egg roll that you had to make on your own.
I-
You guys never made egg rolls on your own?
Yeah, I have.
on my own.
Oh, you mean for
On your
No,
own,
yeah,
as
yeah.
in
Well,
like-
I mean, like you and your wife.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Your
Okay.
couple.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You had
But
to make
like-
on your own.
But just
we did
just
that.
just the guys. What about just the guys?
No.
Like, you actually.
Well, I've been
no?
kicked out.
or like I have a lot of sisters. When all the sisters are just sitting at the table making egg rolls. Hey, come help us roll this.
But then,
Yeah.
you know, I have to go drink too, you know, so
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
another thing I have to do.
You're right.
So, do you guys know the ingredients to buy to start the egg rolls? I got a question. Yeah, because most of
Yeah.
the time it's usually my wife. It's like the ladies.
Wait,
So-
don't say
so the
don't say-
ingredients-
No, don't say the
Oh,
ingredients.
okay.
Don't say the
All right,
ingredients.
all right.
We'll play a little game right here.
Oh, boy.
All right. We'll each all say one ingredient.
All right, right.
And if you can't say it, you're out. Last
All right.
person that has the ingredients, or if we already said all the ingredients, then that's the game, right?
But with there's different egg
Yeah,
rolls.
different egg rolls,
Yeah.
different ingredients.
Yeah.
As much as you know.
Okay.
Even if you know how to make the sauce, like that peanut butter, whatever sauce.
creamy sauce, spicy. Yeah,
that's
oh
a
yeah,
good one, too.
yeah, oh yeah.
That's a,
Oh, I was like, what?
Oh, am I starting?
yeah, you start.
Oh, okay. So we're naming the ingredients.
The ingredients.
Okay.
And if you don't,
All right,
you're
so-
out. Just one. We'll go down the
Okay.
line
I-
until we can't no more.
All right. So this is Hmong egg rolls, right? Not the.
Yeah, just any.
Just
egg
in
roll.
egg rolls in general.
All right. So you got to get the wrapping, paper.
Also, you have to get the protein, like either
Chicken,
pork,
pork,
chicken,
yeah.
beef.
There, he hit all of them. Cheater.
You need eggs.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oil. Glass noodles.
Cabbage.
Cabbage. For Hmong egg rolls, carrots.
I'll say onions.
Oyster sauce.
Ah.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Sweet and sour sauce.
Oh man, you're up.
Cause you got one G.
Right.
Peanut butter. This is for the sauce, right? Yeah. Peanut butter. You
Someone,
gotta smash it.
did someone say the herbs? The herbs?
No,
Okay.
no
Well, I'll
herbs.
say herbs like cilantro and dawes also. Right? Some people do.
I'll say for me, the noodles. Did someone say that yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glass
Oh,
noodles.
those last
did.
noodles. Oh, okay. I would say then it would have to be the.
No, you're out, bro.
I thought there was another chance. But
You're out.
Yeah, but you're in.
You need peanuts.
That's a good one.
Peanuts with the peanut butter sauce.
That's a good one.
What about fish sauce? For do we do that for the
Yeah,
the
some people
sauce,
do.
for some of
Some
the
people
sauce?
do.
I think some of them put it in the actual egg roll too.
Yeah.
Like the
Oh yeah.
mix.
Mm-hmm.
You need starch.
Starch.
Like cornstarch? Cornstarch?
Starch.
Oh, starch.
Okay, ladies. Is
What
this
about
correct?
pepper? We need pepper for the sauce, right? Anyone that likes
Pepper.
spice,
Oh,
you know?
that pepper.
Any-
Okay.
yeah, you know.
I guess.
Oh yeah,
He's staying with the sauce.
yeah. I'm staying with the sauce.
All right. MSG.
That's a dirty move.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I'm blank now too, guys.
Water. You need water.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, water.
Dip it in the water.
Oh yeah.
Now we're getting real
Well,
technical.
Gotta get
and then you need plates.
Plates,
See, if you're talking about plays, you need a wok.
fire.
Okay,
stove. Yeah, we're
But
getting real
Monjong's
deep.
out. So.
I'm out.
No, but I thought we were just talking about ingredients.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Now we're getting
We are.
there.
Okay,
Cooking process.
You
Okay.
need beer. That's what.
Need beer.
I'm blank, guys. We're getting real deep there. Fire, stove,
Fire
need
stove.
heat, right? Like kitchen.
You need one of those big. No, actually, what you need is the propane thing, so that you can cook it outside. Because
burner
the
in the
egg rolls
garage.
stink too much when you cook them inside.
That's true.
Hey, you need
And then
cardboard too.
you need the cardboard,
yeah.
either for the splash
Or
and for the bottom to catch everything.
Yeah.
Come on now, we
Oh,
cook
yeah.
egg rolls.
So we're going deep. So we need one of those giant 5-gallon lugs of oil from,
Yeah.
from one of your many Asian grocery stores around here.
Yeah, you can't go there. You got to go to.
You need buckets too. After you
Restaurant
cook
Depot.
the oils, you know, you need a bucket to pour it.
Oh,
oils
yeah.
back, you know?
Yeah.
You can't just leave it in the
You
wall.
got to buy those tin foil things,
Yeah.
the trays.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Come on now.
Talking about-
We're doing a fundraiser here. We got a lot of egg rolls to cook. You need Ziploc bags? No, just kidding.
Okay.
Guys did a good
Sounds
job.
good, you guys. We're almost out of time, so we're going to actually cut it right here. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to keep this episode short. Fourth chapter is going to be with the
Interviews.
the interviews with the vendors, okay? So thank you guys for staying tuned. Thank you, Justin, for coming out. Monjong and Nevin, thank you. Midnight podcast?
Midnight Talks. Late night talks.
The Late Night Talk podcast. Thank you.
We're bringing sleeping bags and pillows. We're going to go over there talking a tent.
We'll do an episode of that
We'll
one.
do that. We'll come right here. We'll set up right here.
Smoking some joints.
Yeah.
No, we're not smoking joints in here.
Not in here.
In the tent.
We just-
in
In
here.
the tent. Oh,
That was good.
you guys are going to get me kicked out of this room.
Pretty
No,
much.
it's-
No, I was kidding.
All right, you guys, thank you for staying tuned. We'll see you guys in our next episode.
Peace.
Nice.
What's up, TeleHmong podcast viewers and everyone that's following us? So today we are going to give out a certification for Beilue Chahua Lucky's Kitchen. And Nuno, go ahead, you guys. You're fine. And Nuno, be more than not, just like to call it. To more cho cái dấu chụp cho một xí là sẽ được cả sẽ bị chỉ tàu rain á, so what cái chỗ nào? Thank you. This is for you.
Yeah, nhớ rồi. Hey, nhớ rồi à, của vừa lý à. Bây giờ là Lucky's Kitchen, as you can see here. Nửa bên nó bây giờ khi tao since 2017 á. Yeah, bây giờ tôi做nhà đấy. Tôi thấy bây giờ nó có chơi.
Oh, join the bây giờ我cái chỗ nào?
Tôi bây giờ dùng taste á.
Yeah.
Share đấy rồi.
Thank you. Thank you, volunteer.
Share đấy. Nên nhẹ đấy.
We here.
Yeah.
We did.
Then you bên nhau Hmong Village, you bên more everything, nah. Eggroll is just one dish that we make.
Okay.
Okay, so bên là around like 7 years now.
7 years. Nice.
Yeah.
Đồ này chỉ cái yếu cá hình na.
Hola.
Cú sẵn nông one question, you know, lỡ yên sẵn nông á, cho suốt cho vendors at there. Thôi là tôi yếu chỉ cái yếu nào na, ôi chạy nè chỉ lý chỉ chua mông gai nhau hổ na. That's the question. Nè cho bây giờ một xí mà yếu mông gai ó.
Okay.
但是thôi tôi cho nó na. Why is it that there's a lot of like chỉ chua mông gai hổ.但是個 seasoning 已經 okay.
Okay. So到底bên là okay nga.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Seasoning great. Yeah.
Okay. How got good spot because every vendors is different. Proportion mà bên cho evenly na. So bên cho cabbage, noodles, carrots, pork yeah. Yeah, im cho everything á, họ chỉ họ định chính về họ có nó chỉ chia li bé kí đâu nên nó nè. Yeah. Của yên guarantee that ni cho cá sự. Yeah. Thì sẽ là để nên tôi yêu thầu lúc sau, yêu là để bé mốc cho nó bây giờ ngon lắm này thì你们寂寞来，大来是在行街的嘛，everybody is different。
Yeah.
So 俾嘢俾咗啦，個你呢 taste 俾你攞時係嘅俾咗起對嘅，你要唔攞嘅你你哦嚟做緊到時原錢呢，你都攞嘢已經 always 用你大家啦。
Okay. 我領導，我做個俾會就到啦。
我話會咯。
Yeah. Thank you, Vu.
Yeah.
Good job. Thank you for participating.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm what? Honored.
We really appreciate it too. Thank you.
Yeah, 我做到。
Thank you. So 佢係稍微做呢當晚呢最緊要準備做乜事呢？嚟佢家嘅 certificate 呢多咗呢呢？
Yeah.
係份一個 appreciation。即係我呢做係點呢？到把你做 TeleHmong podcast 呢，細細最緊要對住入隻家出嚟，所以我記到呢。
我做啊。
chú cha có thể bây giờ nên lũ lán nói mình chỉ hỏi lấy tên bí tổ tư là
OK，ไปรุ่นร้านเราไม่รุ่นไปเตรียมมูลคิดเช่นอย่างในตัวปีวันเดชฟลร์ถอดสู้หล่อเฮียแต่ชิมาเป็นกูเป่าเอาไปตัวจืดละเทียแต่ชินอเจียวตัวจืดลุ่มไปหัวปัจจุบัน
ok bắt chỗ lấy là cái giờ tục phụ là cái giờ
กูยอดcáiตัวsister in law
ok 我做個我呢做呢路目前就那啲事哈，你去到摸你這個要準備做乜 try
我做วันนี้就ว่าไอ้ข้อว่า test น้อยให้ไหน
知道你做準備我個幫咪做個幫要搞了
我不要
我個你ตัวจะ我打車準備事啦 ok แล้วก็สนุกก็อีอย่างนะจะคอยที่นี่จะจ้องเลยถ่ายนะให้เดียวเดี๋ยววิธีจานเราจงเลยตัว Hmong Village เนาะจะก็ยกจิตชัวมองใกล้ก็สิเพียไปจบนับอีเจ๊เจ้ชัวเล่นจะตัวให้เดียววิธีจานจะก็ยกเนี่ยเป็น Hmong Village เราชัวมองใกล้สิตัวนี้จำไปจำเน้นลีมูเน้นลีหอมองใกล้นั่นน่ะ
不要เป็น recipe มาเนี่ยยังมองใกล้เนี่ยยังมองใกล้so เป็น recipe จะมองใกล้มอ noodles grand noodles ยังมอ raw everything yeah
okay
so กูจะบอกที่ another store ลงจากที่แต่ชิมาไปเรื่องในตัว recipe ยังมาเนี่ยเนาะ
okay so 我個做你做乜時候做俾佢
yeah วันนี้จะ
if you guys are out there watching you guys got to check out Moon's Kitchen hopefully you can see it you might have to type in Moon's Kitchen, you guys. So you guys check this place out. They have great egg rolls there. Try it out, and we gave them our certificate. So but it's totally up to them. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
กูปัญญา
Panjaya. All right, we'll see you soon. Cứ sao what cho nên chỉ tao muốn nên chỉ cái yếu cho bây giờ mua ship từ cho lotte li ha na. So cũng cái đó nó tôi đâu nên để nó yêu đại certification of bây giờ TeleHmong podcast nó bây what cho nên cái nên chỉ có hệ nên mà recognize by bây ha na. Okay. So đó nó cũng muốn chế đâu có 我個做個就當乜都個要準備啊！
做呀，你摸俾到嘢個全都使咗，摸俾到嘢個啲嘢，你學晒學搞你賺啦又。
係嘛？我個做個別แต่ตัวตื่นในปีเลยเทก็ลุ่มไปยอดจีก็ตื่นในชิลิปอตัวตื่นเลย
ตัวปีกูตลาดตองเชไปส่งตาวหลบล้อส่งเนาะจะขยันตลอดไปตัวร้อนรออยู่ไปหัวร้อนตัวล้อส่งไปสาวแล้วน้อยอยู่แต่ไปคนเหยียบไปตลาดหลวงเราที่ที่สิ่งช้าเดียว
ช้าเหรอ
ที่สิ่งไปถึงสายเดียวตอนได้เราไปจุดยกเพลงว่าก่อนรอดอยู่ของเราที่
จากนี้ตอนนี้มันอยู่ว่าเขาเชียร์เหรอ
ไปได้ก็ยอด聽眾咪又點解就要 plan 過俾同你先嚟攞到咁咯？OK，俾三個人嘅嘢，因為到到請假俾又幾俾冇到中嘅俾就我改俾真係攞到咁啦嘛，你俾嘢我真係攞咗啲時間殺死。
有嘛，一個係個輪俾呢種事做。
輪俾一個人就拖。
就拖咯，我個做就拖。
OK。
你做個有人加起啦。
加咯。
你做乜到到做俾起你先到起啦。
OK，我就你攞到殺你殺，就我做咗點我你哋俾到時我做到你殺係。
冇錯。
不加啲
應加起嘛。加起嚇。
你上咯，比如加油你一定加個嘢咯。 cho bây giờ bây giờ cái đó bây giờ mua đi tiền đi rồi bây giờ mua đi bây giờ nó chuyện rồi thì bây giờ mua cái cỏ cá thì cái tao bây giờ làm món cái củ lẩu à thì bây giờ mua họ dùng tao đi họ dùng tao in nó in nó bây giờ mua in nó bây giờ ở lụp bây giờ rồi tiền nó bây giờ mua chỉ riêng nhá cái thầu lương là sau bây giờ cái đó thì bây giờ mua chỉ riêng cái sát thầu ấy bây giờ chỉ mua đi tôi mà cho nên nó họ ba hay là lớn này cho cái tiền này trả không dư rồi bây giờ lợi nhuận nó là còn tốt sáng à bé thế
OK，我更喜欢走，哎，走了呢，
走错
走了，我更喜欢走了。